Hello everybody, and welcome to my presentation on the Battle of Actium. Let's start with a quick overview of the battle. The Battle of Actium was an extremely important point in Roman history. This is because this was the last battle of the Roman Republic. Afterward, it became the Roman Empire. It was fought between Octavian and the combined forces of Mark Antony and Cleopatra. Octavian did not command his fleet. It was actually commanded by the naval genius Marcus Agrippa, and the battle occurred on September 2nd, 31 BC. Mark Antony was camped at Actium when Octavian came for battle. Actium is located to the east from the Italian peninsula, across the Ionian Sea. It is on the western part of the Greek peninsula. Once they were prepared for battle, Octavian could see that Mark Antony's fleet had 500 ships. 230 of these ships were called quinqueremes. These were massive warships that were designed to both ram enemy boats and also launch missiles at other ships. Octavian had a smaller fleet made up of 400 Liburnian warships. These ships were smaller and also more agile than the larger quinqueremes. As we zoom in on the battle formations, we can see that Mark Antony actually has a superior defensive formation as compared to Octavian, who would have to have the very difficult job of defeating both the fleet and then getting through the fortifications that are in the Strait of Actium. Here, we can take a closer look at the ships that were used in the battle. On the left, we have the Liburnian Bireme. This was used by Octavian. You can see that it has two small launchers. These were used to attack enemy ships. To the right, we have the quinquereme. You can see that it has many more launchers and also elevated positions in which you could attack enemy ships from above. These ships, because they were much larger, could be used to ram ships of equal or smaller size and deal great damage. Beneath, we can see the illustrated pictures of the two kinds of ships. Finally, we've arrived at the battle. On the day of the battle, the sea was very choppy. Also, one of Mark Antony's commanders, General Quintus Dellius, betrayed him, bringing Octavian Mark Antony's plans. Combat began around noon. Once combat had started, Cleopatra became panicked. She ordered her ships to retreat, and she didn't attack the enemy. Mark Antony was confused by this, and when he saw Cleopatra fleeing, he thought the battle was lost as well. He followed in her wake. While it is generally accepted that Mark Antony fled out of confusion, others believe that it was his plan all along. Some say that he was selfish and wanted to try to escape while he could, so he used his army as a diversion so that he and Cleopatra could survive. Without their commander or allies, Mark Antony's forces were defeated. However, they put up a strong fight that continued into the night. Octavian suffered 2,500 casualties, while Mark Antony lost double that, 5,000 men. Because Octavian had emerged the victor, Mark Antony's army abandoned him. Octavian became the winner of Antony's civil war as well, and because of this, he renamed himself Augustus Caesar. He also became the first citizen of Rome, although in reality, he was the new ruler. Here's a quick overview of the facts that I gave you in this video. Now it's time for questions. Please pause the video after each question. First, who was the battle fought between? The answer would be Octavian against the combined forces of Mark Antony and Cleopatra. Next, what kind of ship did Mark Antony use that could ram enemies? The answer is the quinquereme. Who had more troops at the start of the battle? That answer is Mark Antony. Who lost more troops in the end of the battle? The answer is Mark Antony as well. Finally, what was the significance of the outcome of the battle? The answer is that Octavian became the Emperor of Rome. Here are my sources. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.